Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jozelynn. I am the owner of the business Nocturnal Witchcraft. Welcome to this general reading. Just a reminder that everything on my website, my bookings and spellwork are all 31% off when you use the code SALWIN31. It is available until October 31st. Go ahead and before I even shuffle the cards or anything, go ahead and just take a deep breath for me. And out. Go ahead and do that a couple of times. I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be clearing out with this collective here. So I'm going to set up the cards and then we will get into your reading. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What message do you have for the collective right now? The High Priestess. Like I said before, there's a lot of clearing out that needs to be done because your intuition, your soul is being clouded. I feel like you may have lost touch with your intuition here. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow progression. The Three of Pentacles. Things are definitely moving at a slow rate. I feel like you want collaboration, you want success, you want things to work out. And maybe the thought of material success, the goals, the destination, that's clouding your judgment. It's silencing your intuition. Maybe you're avoiding what feels right in turn for what seems right on the outside. Like you're doing what you think is right, what you think is morally correct, what you should be doing versus what your soul wants you to do, what your soul needs you to do. I also get the sense that maybe you're involving yourself with the wrong people. The Empress. You are filled with so much love and abundance and nurturing energy. That of course you may attract the wrong person. Of course you may attract people who aren't truly meant for you because you have this warmth about you that people love. People love to be attracted. People love being attracted to warmth, to things that seem positive and light. But then they don't like it when that light shines on their darkness. The 10 of Arrows, aka the 10 of Swords. You're being overwhelmed by just it feels like this back and forth between your soul and reality, the external world. You feel overwhelmed by all of the expectations and the pressure and just the draining and the standards and everything. You feel extremely overwhelmed by it. I feel like deep down you recognize that there's a level of betrayal here. The Ace of Arrows, aka the Ace of Swords. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. I was about to say it's time for like a new perspective. You know how things are supposed to be looking for you, and they're not looking that way. They're not appearing that way. I feel like you know deep down something kind of went off the path, whether that was something you did or someone you let in or whoever, whatever it was, something put you off of the path that you're supposed to be on. And now your intuition is out of whack. You're out of sync with your soul. You're out of sync with everything. I feel like your energy is just cluttered with so much bullshit. So much just things that have nothing to do with you. It's all other people and other things that are clouding up your energy and your mind. You probably feel like you haven't been able to think straight. Or maybe you've had a lot of incidences recently where like you agree to something, you go do something, and then you ask yourself, why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. Why did I say yes to that? Like, why am I doing this? You need a restart. You need to cut some people out. You need to clear your energy out. And I feel like, especially looking at the Ace of Arrows here, that thought may have been something that you entertained in the past, but then quickly pushed it aside. But now that thought's coming back up again. And now you're starting to be like, maybe I should. What's underneath of that? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. I think you see where your current path is leading you. And you don't want to go down that path anymore. You don't want to go down that path. You see the potential that you have. But it almost just feels like the progress you're making isn't right. Like even doing this reading, it's like something just doesn't feel right. Oop. It's almost as like everything is just like fine on the surface, and then you get to the deeper part of it, and it's like, oh, yeah, no, something's not right here. The Bear and Cedar, leadership. The Hare and Oak, new opportunities. Wow, we have the 3 there. The Hare, and then the 3 again. 3 of Pentacles. The Hound and Pear, loyalty. And then what's underneath of that? The Weasel and Pine, introspection. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Running in a room. Okay. So, 333. The 3 here, the 3 here, the 3 here. That is all about expansion, creativity, growth, things progressing. You are meant to expand out of this situation, out of this area of your life. And you need to get back in touch with your soul. And when I see the bear and the cedar leadership, I take that as like leadership and ownership over your life, over yourself, over your decisions, over what you need and want. Staying loyal to yourself, staying loyal to what your soul wants. This isn't coming out of the ego. Okay? This isn't about like, oh, I want this and I want that, blah, 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 just because it feels nice. Like, no, this is, I have to have this because it feels like it is a part of my purpose. A whole, like, reset needs to be done. A whole reset and realignment. Reset and realign. That is the theme here. Why are you doing the things that you are doing? Why did you go down this path? Ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself why. You don't have to pick yourself apart. You don't have to be a critic. You don't have to be mean to yourself. You don't have to blame anybody. You don't have to start fights or start drama or think that you're a victim or anything like that. It's just about understanding how you got here, why you got here, and what you're going to do to get yourself out of it and why. Again, everything might seem okay on the surface, but deep down you know it's not. You know that there are new opportunities, better opportunities out there for you. You know that a fresh start is waiting for you. Don't ignore it. Just let it happen. This is a natural process of life. Things end. And I know that I may seem like I may be making this seem a lot more dramatic than it probably is, but this is like, it feels like a natural part of the cycle is dying off. And that transition, that reset, is a little hard to accept because I feel as though you know deep down that the clutter and the chaos has been building up, and you've reached a point where you can't ignore it anymore. Like I said, you once had the thought of ending things, moving on, doing this whole reset before. And now you actually want to take action. And you should. So yeah, that will conclude today's reading. If it resonated and you would like a personal reading, or you would just like a personal reading in general, again, link to my website will be down below in the description. Code SAMHAIN31, that's SAMHAIN 31, to get 31% off of your booking, available until the 31st. And I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is when you are watching this. And blessed be.